In the final saga of One Piece, the balance of the world has shifted, turning a complete 180. Yes, I'm talking about a world where the Marines are the ones now hunted, just like their prey, those in the pirate world. I'm talking about the rise of the newest and biggest threat to the Navy, Cross Guild. Introducing them towards the end of Wano, this group was founded by the notorious Crocodile and the legendary marine hunter Dracula Mihawk. By using one of the newest emperors, Buggy the Jester, as their public face, Cross Guild has set its sights on a bold and ambitious goal to create a military power strong enough to resist any outside force, including the world government and the Marines. This organization has already made waves, placing massive bounties on high-ranking Marine officers, signaling their intention to reshape the balance of power in the One Piece world. But with that, one of their most difficult challenges is on the way. I'm talking about the bounty of one of the Navy's most elite superpowers, one of the Navy's admirals. We learn after the events of Wano that the newest admiral, Green Bull, had come to Whitebeard's home village on Sphinx Island. In this attack, we learn that he had captured Whitebeard's alleged son, Edward Weevil, who's a former warlord. This bold move by Green Bull has set in motion a chain of events that could have major repercussions for Cross Guild and their grand ambitions. Weevil's mother, Bakken, has sworn vengeance against the Marine Admiral, and it is here that we believe Cross Guild's ultimate mission in the final saga will be set in motion. As always, if you'd enjoy more One Piece content like this from myself, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it greatly supports the channel. And since YouTube tells me that 99% of you who watch my videos just aren't subscribed, be sure to make sure you are subscribed so you never miss a future video from me. As we learned from Kid, Cross Guild is a group that is directly challenging and fighting against the Marine forces in a way very differently from that of the Revolutionary Army. They're doing this in a pretty unique way, by putting huge bounties on the heads of Marine soldiers. The way this works is Cross Guild carefully selects and prioritizes which Marine officers to place these bounties on. They're not just targeting the highest ranking members, but also those seen as crucial to the Marines' operations and morale. The goal is to create division and infighting within the Marine ranks in the hunt for these rewards. But the way it works is the higher the rank and the more powerful the Marine is, the bigger the bounty Cross Guild puts on them. This strategic placement of massive bounties, along with the involvement of skilled and deadly bounty hunters, is clearly designed to form doubt and mistrust within the Marine organization. They're really going after the top Marine officers and commanders with these bounties, as we see over the death of Vice Admiral T-Bone, and we see how the Marines are left to keep their guards up towards even civilians, as they have joined in on collecting their bounties, as this system has been shown as a way out for those struggling. We've already seen some examples of the kind of bounties that Cross Guild is offering, as if we take Kobe for example, who is known as a hero within the Marines, Cross Guild has put a 5-star bounty of 500 million berries on him. That's an absolutely massive amount of money that they're willing to pay out to anyone who can take down this highly respected up-and-coming Marine. But believe it or not, Cross Guild has set an even crazier bounty than that. They've put a 3-crown bounty on the legendary Marine Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp, who's the Navy's most famous hero, and each of those crowns is worth 1 billion berries. So Garp has a total bounty of 3 billion berries on his head. That's again an unbelievable amount of money that Cross Guild is putting up, which is said to be as much money as they're putting up for one of the admirals. Cross Guild has gone a step further as well by recruiting powerful individuals to help carry out these bounty contracts. Figures like the legendary swordsman Dracula Mihawk, also known as the former Marine hunter who is working with the organization, adding even greater muscle to their anti-Marine operations. Cross Guild is likely seeking out other formidable allies such as former warlords or powerful pirates to strengthen their ranks and capabilities, but all that we can maybe cover another time in a separate video. But they also have Crocodile and all of his and Buggy's supporters on their side as well, so you can really just see how determined and serious Cross Guild is about fighting against the Marine forces and the world government. They're not holding back at all. They're putting these enormous rewards out there, clearly hoping to encourage people to target and take down some of the Marines' highest ranking and most powerful members. It's a bold strategy for sure, and it just shows how much of a threat Cross Guild sees the Marines as. Recently, we've learned that Green Bull has captured the powerful former warlord Edward Edward Weevil, and that his mother Stussy has sworn vengeance for her son. This ties into what I think Crossguild's ultimate mission in the final saga will be, and how it will be set in motion. Bacon's strong need for retribution following Weevil's capture by Green Bull is the driving force behind this potential offer to Crossguild. Bacon sort of implies that she may have access to the large fortune of Whitebeard, which she could leverage to fund an exponentially large bounty contract on Green Bull's head. It's possible she has other hidden resources or connections that could help further this arrangement with Crossguild, as Crossguild is likely to view the elimination of Green Bull as a particularly important and high priority target. The Marine Admiral is a formidable figure within the Navy, as he is one of the three of the government's most powerful fighters, and his defeat could significantly impact the Marines' operations and the world government's authority. Removing Green Bull would serve as a major blow to the world government's prestige and power, but the bounty contract on Green Bull may not be without its complications and challenges. The Marine Admiral is undoubtedly a powerful opponent, and Crossguild may face unexpected obstacles or resistance in carrying out this mission. Navigating these potential complications will be important to the success of their attempt to take him out. The successful elimination of Green Bull by Crossguild would mean a lot of things. Not only would it further solidify Crossguild's reputation and influence, but it would also significantly shift the power dynamics in the One Piece world. This mission could pave the way for Crossguild's ultimate goals in the final saga, potentially altering the balance of power between the pirates, the Marines, and the world government. Bacon's offer, if accepted by Crossguild, represents a strategic opportunity that could prove pivotal in the ongoing conflict between the organization and the forces of the world government. The stakes are high, and the success or failure of this mission could shape the course of the final saga in One Piece. So now the question is, will Crossguild accept this offering? As the technical founder of Crossguild, there are several reasons why Crocodile would 100% be leaning towards accepting the bounty on Green Bull. First and foremost, Crocodile's strong-willed nature would drive him to take advantage of this chance for both revenge and financial gain, as Crocodile holds a deep-seated grudge against Whitebeard, having been defeated by the legendary pirate in the past. Claiming Whitebeard's large inheritance, which Stussy claims to possess, would be the closest thing Crocodile could get to getting his revenge. Given Crocodile's ambition and leadership within Crossguild, he would likely jump at this opportunity without hesitation, as for Crocodile, this contract offers a chance to strike a blow against the world government and the Marines, while also potentially securing Whitebeard's inheritance. As the founder and driving force behind Crossguild, Crocodile sees this as an opportunity to strengthen the organization's resources and solidify his own position of power. Additionally, Crossguild requires a steady flow of funds to sustain their ongoing operations against the Marines. We know they're being funded by many criminal groups, and originally Crocodile tried to get funding from Buggy. Maintaining the resources necessary to challenge the world government's military forces is a constant challenge for the organization. But by having Whitebeard's inheritance, this could significantly strengthen Crossguild's financial capabilities, allowing for them to better fund their anti-marine activities and further their goals. By eliminating a Marine Admiral, Crocodile can further his personal feud against the forces that had once defeated him, all while strengthening Crossguild's capabilities. Who knows, maybe they won't even end up going for the One Piece anymore. Okay, that may be a bit of a stretch, but this increase of funds would for sure help Crossguild to expand its reach, recruit more powerful allies, and potentially even challenge the authority of the world government on a larger scale. While Crocodile would be the one to officially accept the contract, the members of Crossguild, especially Buggy, would undoubtedly seek to claim the successful completion of the bounty as their own achievement. This could further solidify Buggy's position and influence within Crossguild, as well as his status as an Emperor of the Sea. However, the acceptance of this contract may not be without its internal tensions and conflicts within the organization. Crocodile's decision could potentially be met with disagreement or challenges from other powerful members, such as Mihawk, as navigating these internal dynamics and power struggles will be crucial for Crossguild as they move forward with the execution of this high-stakes mission. Ultimately, Crocodile's acceptance of the bounty contract on Green Bull represents a strategic opportunity that aligns with both Crossguild's financial needs and Crocodile's personal desire for revenge. The successful completion of this mission could have far-reaching consequences not only for cross-guild standings, but also for the balance of power in the One Piece world. When it comes to actually executing the contract and defeating Green Bull, Cross-Guild has a bit of a problem, as majority of the members in the organization lack the strength to actually fight Green Bull. You know, Crocodile lost to Luffy in Alabasta, and although Crocodile was not at his best then, to make him look better, he is implied to have been on the level of Doflamingo during a point of time, whether it be at Marineford, as well as his past, as that is completely in mystery and implied to have been, you know, his prime. And Buggy the Jester is just an obvious fraud who is not who the people think he is, regardless of how fire you may think his character is and how the One Piece world sees him. But thankfully, there is one member of Cross Guild who has the strength and skill to do so: the world's greatest swordsman, Drakeo Mihawk. Mihawk's involvement in this mission is by far the most important part for Cross Guild, as the world's strongest swordsman who was a rival of one of the four emperors, Red Hair Shanks. He is the only member of Cross Guild who is actually capable of taking on and defeating Green Bull one-on-one. But Crocodile is obviously not just going to sit back and let Mihawk just take the win. The two most powerful figures within Cross Guild, Mihawk and Crocodile, will for sure team up to take on Green Bull, combining their abilities for a coordinated attack on him. Crocodile's sand-based Devil Fruit powers also would serve as a natural counter to Green Bull's own plant abilities, as his sand can absorb all the moisture in whatever it touches, and when you take that on plants, we kind of all know how that will go. And by countering Green Bull's Devil Fruit powers, Green Bull may just be forced into having to rely more heavily on his swordsmanship, so the strategic advantage would then provide the perfect opening for Mihawk to showcase his unmatched skill with his Black Blade and just dominate Green Bull in the duel. I'm not trying to downplay Green Bull's swordsmanship. I know we haven't seen, you know, how well he can wield the blade, but Mihawk is considered to be the world's greatest swordsman in both name and reality, so to say that Mihawk is going to be able to really just dominate this battle won't be such a big stretch, so just putting that out there. The dynamics between Mihawk and Crocodile during this confrontation will be very important to observe. While they share the common goal of defeating Green Bull, the two powerful personalities of the two may also hold their own individual agendas and egos that could create tensions within Cross Guild, as guiding this delicate balance of power and ensuring a successful outcome will be a significant challenge for the organization. The execution of this contract may not be without its complications and unexpected developments. Green Bull is still a very powerful fighter, so I don't want to just discredit him by any means, and Cross Guild will for sure face challenges and struggle during this battle. The potential involvement of other parties, such as the Marines or other powerful individuals, could also influence the course of this confrontation, especially with the Navy usually trying to prevent fights with the Emperors. The successful completion of the bounty contract on Green Bull would still be a significant achievement for Cross Guild, solidifying their reputation and capabilities. However, the execution phase of this mission will require the seamless coordination and cooperation of Mihawk and Crocodile, as well as the ability to adapt to unexpected developments that may arise. The outcome of this pivotal encounter could have far-reaching implications for the balance of power in the One Piece world.